I'm glad you're here on my video. On this video, I'm going to show you how to make money as a teenager from home. The things that you need to do. We're going to go over about 4 different things that what you need to do before you start thinking about how to make money from home. Okay, let's go over some of these. Number 1, you need a plan. Okay, a plan is priority. You just can't just listen to somebody tells you that this is going to make you money, this product, and you think this product is going to make you money. It doesn't work that way. I mean, if you're new at this, you're going to believe anything anybody tells you. I'm here to help you. If you want to listen, stick with me, and I'm going to show you how to do this. And on top of this, if you can give me a like and subscribe to my video if you like the video, and also leave me a comment, and I can build you a video to show you how to do this, how to do more than just what I'm teaching here, because there's a lot more to learn. And number 2, you need to know how to optimize your videos. What's the use of having a product if you can't get traffic to your product? Think about it. What good is that product? It could be the best product in the world, but if you can't get traffic, you can't make sales. So there's a lot of things a lot of people aren't telling you. Oh, here's a product. Don't make money with it. It's going to make you some money. Oh, it's a good product. But they don't tell you anything about traffic. And if they do, you got to have a lot of money to get started. But there's ways to do it organic if you do it right. Okay? Let's go on to number 3. Your title to your video is very important. Have you thought about that? The title. The title you use, is it too competitive for you? Or is it not competitive enough? Or is it a title to a video that's going to be no more that you can add to it? You're going to run out and it's no more, like vivid words. If you understand vivid words are words that are related, semantically related, but they show up in YouTube together. Okay, get what I'm saying? They're semantically related, so you can continue relating other videos to the same, like the one you first started out with, and never really run out. There's a way of doing that. I can show you how to do that. Okay, let's go on to number 4. Number 4 is the keywords you choose is very important. Think about it. If you choose the wrong keywords for your tags, you're not going to be able to get. If they're too competitive for you, your video won't show up. If they're not competitive enough, you just sit there. You have to know how to do this. And now, these are all important things. If you haven't got any idea how to do it, think about the one we talked about, number 1. Number 1, you need a plan. Stick to a plan and don't drift from this plan, because this plan that somebody else gives you to say, hey, take this product and go out and sell it, build your website, it's going to sell. It doesn't work that way. I'm sorry to say, there's no other way of doing it, but the most important thing you need to do is optimize your video. If you optimize your video on YouTube right, you will be able to get it to show up in the number 1 position or the top 20. And think about that. If you can get into the top 20, you'll start getting some traffic. But there's another thing that they don't mention, is that you need to be an authority. You say authority or what? Well, when you start out any channel you're in, whatever it is, dog training, making money, or work from home, or anything you do, you start off with that as your channel. And you build an authority by building a lot of videos and different ways of making money. And then then YouTube sees that you got an authority, and you gain that authority to that channel. And then you start getting traffic, or organic traffic, okay? Now think about this one right here. Your title to your video. Your title to your video is so important, because if you do it right, you can get it on Google as well. You have to check that out. Can you take the title of that video and put it on Google and see if you can get your video to show there to get some additional traffic besides the traffic you get from YouTube? You see what I'm trying to say? There's a lot of ways of getting traffic if you do it right. Okay, so now you have a product, you have a plan. Now you optimize your video real well, and now your title shows that it will pop on Google. Can you imagine the extra amount of traffic you'll get on Google if it's 1 million? Just say, for instance, get 1 million clicks on that page per second, say, and you're there. Can you imagine getting additional traffic from there without having to pay for it? It's organic traffic. Think about it. You can pay for it if you want. You see all of these people are paying for it. But if you go build it right and go for the long term, and then build the channel, and then get authority, you can do anything you want with that channel. Then you go on to another channel after that one. Once you get one going, get another one. But you work at one at a time and don't just jump around, because you're not, 5 years from now, you still be doing the same thing. 20 years. So do it right from the beginning and figure out these important parts. These are very, very important. Okay, if you don't do it, you're not going to be able to do it. The keywords. The title is a keyword, but your keywords that goes in your tag areas is also keyword. All these are working on keywords. The keyword, how many times you put your keywords in your description when you put it on YouTube. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to overstuff it, because if you do that, then you're going to get in trouble. You're not going to gain any traffic. You'll sit there where you are, no one ever find you, because you overstuffed your keywords in your description. So there's a way of doing it. There's a certain way of putting it in there, and a certain way of doing it, and also there's a certain way of taking your keywords and putting them into your tag area, and also take your title is also your keyword that when you start out. So all this is, as like say, make money from home as a teenager. That is a title that you can make money with. So you take that and put that in your description, you put it in your tags down below, and then you put it in your video. And then that's what you talk about, okay? Now this is what I want to show you how to do. If you're interested in doing this, and this is something that sounds interesting to you, how to optimize your video first. First of all, let's optimize the video. Let's concentrate on that first, because there's no sense getting a product if you can't optimize the video. So go get you a product that you're comfortable with. Now saying, okay, well, how am I going to get traffic? Well, let's optimize your video first. Okay, that's our plan. We're going to optimize that video, and then we're going to put the video on YouTube. And as we put it on YouTube, we're going to also see if that video that we're making, the title, can also be put on Google. So we've got to go over to Google, and you're going to check that out as well. And as you do that, you're going to have to find out the keywords you need to put in at the bottom of your tag area. You need to figure out this whole entire thing, and when you get done, you need to continue making these videos. So then you become an authority. Now you're making money. They don't tell you that, and it doesn't matter. They can tell you got the hottest product in the world. Now if you have money, why would you be doing this? If you had money, you paid for traffic, why would you be doing this? You pay too much money out, not making any money, you're going to run out of business. Later down the road, you're going to end up letting everything go because you can't afford it. I'm just going to sit here and share with you. I'm not trying to say, hey, this is what you're going to do. But I'm going to show you how to optimize your video to give you a start. And if you're interested in learning how to do that, stay with me so I can show you, okay? Okay, the very first thing I do when I get an idea how to want to make some money or how to build a video, this is where I go. I go to BrinkJeet 2 helps me. It saves all the time. You can go to YouTube and take the same technique you see me doing, go over to YouTube and do the same thing. It doesn't matter how you do it, but do your homework, okay? Let's take the title that I'm going to be working on. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. Take the title. I got the title as the one we're working in, the one you came here on, is how to make money as a teenager from home. Well, I want to pull the top 20 videos, and I want to go over there to YouTube, and I want to find out what YouTube has on there and how competitive it is, okay? These are the top 20 videos that you see right now that you're going to see when you go over to YouTube. Exact same thing. This tool is going to allow me to be able to find out everything I want just by here without having to go over there, okay? I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. These are all the top 20, and let's see. Well, we can see here the views, the average views is 226,828. That's the average view, okay? We can see it has 3,000 likes, 200 dislikes. So that's really good. So this shows it's got a lot of activity going on in this page, on this with that title, okay? Now at the bottom, we can see the difficulties to get number 1. So we know right now, if we're just starting out, this is way too difficult for you. It's something you're not going. And to get into the 20th position here, it says that's 71% of a chance that you're going to get this one right here. Okay? 21. That's 71% saying that you can be able to get it. So you know that's pretty competitive. Now, if you have a built channel that's already been built, you know, and you have an authority, you have no problem here. But if you're just starting out, you have a problem. So we need to do something. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay? Let's just say we're going to take and keep the front one. We're going to cut out of here from home. Let's cut from home out of there, okay? Okay, now I got from home. Now I got says right here, how to make money as a teenager. Now let's just see how much competitive that. Let's just see where we stand on that one. Okay, now these are the top 20 in here. So you see that changed. See the title. Every time you add something to your title, it's going to change something. So now let's go on down. Now this one is 662,000. So that's even more traffic. Now see what it says? You had 71% chance to get it in the 20th position, but they said it's 100% difficulty to get it right in this position. So you know that it's getting to be pretty competitive. So every time you add something here, how to make money as a teenager from home in your pajamas, and you add that in there and it becomes less competitive, that's what you do. Okay, but we're going to stick with this one, from home, right now. Okay, that's what I wanted to work with. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to come over here, we're going to analyze our competitors. Okay, let's take the number 1 position guy right here. Now we need to know more about this person right here. Okay, first of all, we can see he's got 45,000 views. Well, how long has he been out? Do you have any clue how long this guy's been out? What, did he make this 45,000 in 2 years, 5 years? You need to find that out too. There's his description. Everything he talks about in his description, right in here. This is his tags. Now you have a good chance that, wow, you know, I got his tags now. I know what he's talking about. I go to the video. I watch his video. I can build one just like he did. That's what you do. You have all the hard work done for you here. All you need to do is go put it together. Let me show you one other beauty about the software. Down at the bottom, these are all the selected tags that they're using in all top 20 videos. Okay? There's the high value, all your high values, and there's all the low values. See how short the low value, a lot of high competition ones here. The bottom thing that you need to do, keep this section about 80%, 85%, even 90%, and only about 10% to 15% of your high value, because you're not going to rank your video with these high value competitive keywords. You need to come down here and use the low value where you have a better chance of getting your video seen. And as you're gaining more authority, then you can come back up here and grab the high value. See, everybody wants to make money. Sure, we all do. But let me tell you the bottom line. If you don't know how to optimize, you don't know how to do anything to your video, and don't do your homework, how are you going to make money? You can have the best product. It's not going to work. Let me show you one other thing. Let me show you one other thing. Okay, I brought up another software. It's TrafficJeet. It's another software that helps you analyze. You can use this to do both. I use both of them because both of these work in a different way. There's certain things I do. Now, if I want to say, for instance, I want to know more about my competitor. Let me bring up something right here. Okay, let me come up here. This is the one I'm interested in right here. Let's find out the number 1. Let me get his video URL. Let's get the URL to his video. Now we know how to get to there. Let me go ahead and bring this other one up, and let's analyze this. Let's just see what we come up with. Okay, give me a second. Okay, now we can see here that he has been out for 2016. He hasn't been very out for 05, 2016 is when he came out. But let me take the title. Let me show you something. Take the title, your title, to your video that you're making, the title. So the one we're working with right now, let's go to here and find the top videos. You can do the same here as you can on the other one, but this won't break it down even more so. But you need both of them, because this won't show you the competition level, whether it's too much for you. This won't do that, but it'll show you a lot of things. What I'm doing right now is I'm bringing the top videos. This is the same way it brings up on the TrafficJeet 2. So this guy right here, the one we're looking at, has been out for 3 months. For 3 months, he's got 45,000 views. He's got 653 likes, and it shows his location, the category where he's located at, and how many comments he has. So you know he's been out for 3 months. The next one's been out 10 months. Next one's been out 1 year. A year ago. See, as we go down, a lot of these been out. This is a year ago. There's 5 months right here. He's got 21 thousand views. So we can see there's a lot of traffic going on in this channel. This tells you everything you need. It tells you how long they've been out, how many views they got, dislikes, likes, and everything about their video. But the thing that you need to do is when you come to analyze the video, analyze this guy, you can get his tags here. You can get his, you can know what tags he's using in his video. So these are the tags he's using, but these are also the tags he's using in his video. You know, he's, you know, that's another important thing. That's what I was telling you. You don't want to overstuff your description. But he's showing what he is using. And then there's this description. These are the things that we need to pay close attention to when you're trying to make money and trying to say, well, I want to try to outrank them. Well, you need to know what they're doing to beat them to the punch. You can't beat them if you don't know what they're doing. What I'm trying to show you is there's a lot you need to do in order before you can actually start making money. So do your homework first. Okay, this thing right here will also, you can take the same thing. You can go over here and say go to keyword checker. This will tell you whether it's on Google. Everything I showed you on that page. Okay, this says that title that I was using right there, how to make money from home as a teenager how to make money as a teenager from home. It says yes. That one right there is on first page of Google. It may not be worded specifically, but there's one that specifically talks about what this guy is talking about here. So you know you're going to have a little more difficult time. But I've also seen where they have allowed them to have a few on YouTube itself, on Google itself. You can click right here, give it a second. It'll go over to the page and it'll show you what's on there. Now see the homework it does for me? It's taking out the home studying it, taking everything, all the hard work out for me. Okay, see there's right there. These are the ones they got on. It's easy way. Be honest with you, they don't have it. You have a good chance still. How to make money as a teenager online from home. Okay, I think that's the only one, just these two. Now I've seen 3, 4 get on here at a time, and there's a lot of traffic. Look at the additional traffic, 4 million. So it's got a lot of additional traffic. You have a good chance of getting it here because your title is How to Make Money as a Teenager from Home. They have right here online from home. See, you're having it from home. They have online. So there's several ways you can break it down. You have a good chance of getting it here. So that's not what we're working for right now. But the point is the software saves me a lot of time. Now I know that this will be pretty competitive, but it's good enough what I want to use. I want to use it because it's what I've been researching. I found that I can do that. Another thing about it, the software, you can actually come over here. There's one I've been working on just not long ago, is how to make money online on YouTube. I open it up. Okay, this is one I've been following since, let's see the date on here. Okay, what this allows me to do is to analyze even further and see what kind of traffic they're getting. See, you may not even know what kind of traffic they're getting. You might following someone that's not getting traffic. Let's just say for this first one right here. I've been doing it since April the 6th. But we're going to take from 11th to the 15th, and that's 4 days. In 4 days, this one right here has gotten 1,577 views in 4 days. That's an average of 394 views a day. This is what this one's getting right here. But we can come down further and even look at more of them and see what they're getting. The bottom line is you need to analyze the ones you're following and see what kind of traffic they're getting, if they're getting any. But you can see a lot of them are getting traffic, and it shows you on the scale and what's happening, what's growing, who's not, and who's getting the most traffic. And it gives you an idea who you want to follow. If you're going to follow somebody, you want their tag. Say, for instance, I was wanting to follow this one right here. Well, you're interested in getting their tags. If you want to follow this guy here, as we did here, we come over and did his homework, we grab his tags. Now we got his tags. We know what he's talking about in his video. Now we go look at his description. We find out what he's got in his description. Then we go to his video and I say, I'm going to copy this. What I'm going to do is make one of my own like he did and put it in here and see what kind of traffic we get. But you got to realize he's only done that in such a short time, in 3 months. He's got 45,000. That is good. So we need to find out what they're doing and analyze our customers, okay? Let's get back to what we were doing, what we came here for. And the whole reason why I wanted to show you is the analyze. I put one together real quick, the description on one. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. We're going to go ahead and take the title, put it in here, and let me show you, and let me get the description. Let me grab the description. I've already put this together before I made the video, just so I have it all done, so you wouldn't have to stand here waiting. You put it in here like this. Let me go get my tags. I'm going to show you something what I'm talking about, and this is pretty much what you would do if you're starting out or if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, let's go down here and get, okay, let's go down here and get the it says I got a 55. Okay, why do I got a 55? First of all, it says you can still add a bit more to the title. So now we know that we can add more to our title here than what we got there. So that's good. That means we can rank in other areas, and we can show up here. We can also show up in other areas. So we'll do that as well. If you want to see what my score is when I get done, stick with me. Right here, you can add the keywords in the description. We don't have it, the keyword in the description. We can add a link to your website, Facebook, or description of anywhere we want to direct people to in our description. And please add the keywords in the tag. See, we didn't do any of that. So now we're going to go ahead and do that. So you take the title of your video. This is the title of the video. Take it right here and copy it. Now let's go down here and do as it told us to do. It says that we do not have it in here, so make sure it's in the first place in your tags. Okay, put a little comma there. Now we got it in our tags. Let's see what we get. Okay, we came up to 74 now, but we're still in the yellow. We need to get it out of the yellow. Now it's telling me that now you added a link in your website page. So we want to do that. I'm going to add the title keyword in your description. We did not do that, so you got to add your title here. Okay, so I'm going to go down here. There's a break right here. Let's give it a copy this. That is the description of where I want them to go. That is a link in here. See, it told me I didn't have a link. So now let's go and check, see what we got. We got a 79. We're in the green. We're good to go. We can go at a 79, but let's see if we can get 100%. Because 110, what I'm doing now is please add the keyword in your description. We don't have a keyword in our description yet. So we need to go and do that. So what we need to do, the keyword here, let's go and copy that. And let's just go ahead and place it right there. How to make money as a teenager from home. Now, we got a 96. Now what it wants us to do is you can still extend the title just a little bit more. Okay? So now what we got to do is we got to look, okay, we're going to show up in how to make money as a teenager from home. We don't need to worry about any more we add on here to put them in the description or your tag. This is done. Your selected tags done and your description of your video is done. All we got to do now is get the title done now. So now we come over and we have to figure out what we're going to do next. We're going to have to word something in there. Make okay, came up with one. Go ahead and put that in there. Put a slash or hyphen or whatever to separate the title keywords so YouTube knows it as well. Let's just go ahead and put that in there. I put here, how to make money if you're in high school. Okay, so we already have as a teenager, now we got it as a high school. Okay, now let's come down and get my score. I got 100%. Okay, so it's telling me I'm completely off. I used every advantage I can in my title. So that means I'm going to rank in 2 locations. I'm also going to be able to rank in time in my tag selected keywords because I know that they're 85% low value and only 15% high value. So I know I got a good chance of coming up in a lot of these areas because I know they're low value. And I also know that I got a description where I'm directing the people. And one other thing I meant to tell you is I got it in here is when you take that out right here, I'm going to show you something. I always copy and cut it. I don't know why I do it. I just do that. A habit, I guess. Okay. It's telling me I got a 94 again, and the reason why, ask the viewers to subscribe to your channel in your description. If you do not put subscribe to my channel or right in here, it's going to tell you that you got to add it. See, I'm back up to 100 because I put it back in there. So this is the beauty of the software. So make sure, if you take anything into heart, is make sure that you take the title, put it in your description. Take a title and also put it in your selector tag very first. Put a direction of where you're trying to send somebody to, your Facebook, your blog, or wherever. Put that in here in your description. Also on top of that, make sure that you put a subscribe and like to my channel. Put that in there as well. You do all of that, and now you put your video together, you have a very good chance of showing up #1 or the top 20 if it's not too competitive. As you can see, we did go over here, and we know this guy's been out 2 months, and he's at #1, but it's very competitive. But it says I have a 71% chance to get it here. So that's the reason why I went with that title. And if you wanted to, you can come back here like this. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's take the back part is like this, and you can come up here like that. I'm not worried about, don't worry about, I've already got mine put together. I want to just show you what I'm talking about. We have gone ahead and put how to make money if you're in high school. Okay, let's see how competitive that one is. As we see, we have a 19% chance, 1% chance we can show up in this area here. Okay, you get what I'm saying? We can show up here, and we can take this spot right here if we go ahead and build a good video. So we build a good video, we have that in our title. That's the second, that was the second one I'm going to use. So we have a good chance showing up here along with the first title you have. So you have 2 locations you can do, but you have a better chance you'll pop up here probably first, and in time you get the other location, how to make money as at home from as a teenager from home, and also you can rank for this one as well. So you see what I'm talking about? Analyze your competitor, find out if there's any traffic. I showed you that. If you found that this video is helpful, let me know. If you want me to break down certain areas, leave me a comment, give me a like and subscribe, and I'll help you out. Thank you.